In the biggest news, Marcell Dareus was traded to the Jaguars last night in a bit of a surprise. He has a $100 million contract and is immensely talented and has produced in the past. He's more of a penetrator and disruptor, while the new Bills scheme asks for him to hold up linemen for the linebackers more. Both sides tried to make it work, but it never did. He's still a beast in the running game, and maybe it will hurt the number 7 ranked run defense. And now we move on to the injury news. Karl Joseph is officially doubtful with a groin injury. He has been the best player in the secondary and really lays the wood in the running game. His presence will be sorely missed, especially with just how poorly the secondary has been playing. Hopefully, the injury isn't long term. He was limited on Wednesday before not participating on Thursday or Friday. As a double whammy, David Amerson is also going to be out. He's dealt with a concussion, shoulder, and now it's a foot injury. He missed the ending to the Chiefs game, and the Raiders need all the corners they can use. The bad part is, this pushes Sean Smith back into the starting lineup. Smith has not been playing well, and hopefully, the Bills don't match him up with a smaller, fast receiver. Also out in the secondary is Gareon Conley. He's been bothered by a shin injury, and the Raiders are using the wait-and-see approach with him. He's been hurting far too long, and it's definitely time to think about putting him on IR. Lastly for the Raiders, the linebacking group continues to be banged up. Nicholas Morrow and Marquel Lee are both questionable with their own injury. Luckily, Navarro Bowman is there and will take over a starting linebacker spot. Depth is still needed, and hopefully they can be out on the field. Lee for run stopping and Morrow for the passing game, and hopefully somebody can help Bowman out. For the Bills, tight end Charles Clay is officially out with a knee injury. Clay is having himself quite the year, and the Raiders might have caught a break. The Raiders struggle with tight ends, and Clay is Tyrod Taylor's best weapon outside of LaShawn McCoy. Still, the Raiders have to worry about Nick O'Leary, and he is no joke. The Raiders might have caught a little break, but O'Leary can still play. Also out is corner E.J. Gaines. Tre'Davious White is playing great as a corner, but the Bills give up yards in the passing game. They need all the help in the secondary as well, and the Raiders receivers need to take advantage of any potential mismatches on the outside. And just like the Raiders, a good safety might not be out on the field. Safety Jordan Pryor hasn't participated in practice all week and is officially questionable. He makes an excellent safety duo with Micah Hyde, and again, the secondary needs all the help they can get. This just adds insult to injury. Bills linebacker Ramon Humber is going to be out with a thumb injury. The Bills are amazing in the running game, and Humber is a huge reason for that. Humber isn't a household name and doesn't have amazing talent, but he does his part on the defense and does it well. Just like the Raiders, the linebackers will be banged up heading into the game. And that does it for injury news. A possible positive to Joseph being out is Shalom Luani will take his place. No matter how good he plays, I don't think he'll replace Joseph. It would be nice to see him on the field more though, and he might replace Reggie Nelson. Luani has displayed excellent instincts in the preseason, but this is a whole other animal. Hopefully he steps up and continues his impressive play. Also, Derek Carr needs to continue his hot play and look like the MVP candidate from last year. He seemed to have found it against the Chiefs, but that was just one game. They should be well rested, and Carr will likely have to match the Bills point for point. Derek Carr has proven to be able to carry the team on his back before, and will probably have to do it again. For the prediction, the weather is predicted to be miserable. It will be rainy with a high of 48. Turnovers will be a problem, and the teams will try and prevent the big mistake. If it were sunny with the banged up secondaries, the scoreboard could light up, turning the game to the Raiders' favor. The weather, though, makes it low scoring, and the game will be in the Bills' favor. The Raiders have the line to run opponents into the ground, but they haven't done it so far this season. The Bills have done better this season, so I'm giving them the win, 17-14.